Hello everyone. Let me open with the phrase, I rejoiced when I heard them say, let us go to God's house. Well, we've come to another milestone in this strange and difficult and often painful time where many have suffered a lot. 3 weeks ago we were able to open the doors of the church again, finally, albeit for only 3 hours a day. And you, our parishioners, our community, could come into the Abbey, the house of the Lord, again. You could pray, light candles, and simply just be in the presence of the divine. It has been so wonderful to see you all and for so many people around the Abbey Church again. And now the moment we've all been waiting for so long is about to take place. Celebrating the Eucharist together again in person as a community. It would have been so wonderful to have marked this joyous occasion with music and singing and allow ourselves to be overwhelmed and infused with a great sense of a community reconnecting, reviving itself and sharing the end of separation, the end of estrangement from our place of worship and your Abbey Parish Church. Yes, we can still be joyful and give thanks for this wonderful moment. But alas, we've a lot to learn and to get to grips with. So we return with joy, but with an air of caution and with a need to follow guidance to ensure that everyone is as safe as possible, and now that we have returned, we won't be separated again. And that is and needs to keep being our prayer. So while there is great joy and relief and thanksgiving to God for this moment, coming together again as a parish community to share the Eucharistic meal. The parish team and the monastic community have had to reflect and work through the safest way to do so for all of you, our parishioners. Notices for the new church opening times and the masses for Sunday and during the week have been put up outside the church and on the parish Facebook page and website page. It all begins at the Abbey with the Vigil Mass at 6 p.m. on Saturday, the 4th of July. This next stage of being able to celebrate Mass publicly again as a Christian community is so wonderful, but so fraught with the need to ensure that we are all safe and able to celebrate the Eucharist together without being anxious or fear of catching the virus. The guidelines for the Bishop of England and Wales came out last Friday, and the parish team, together with our volunteers, have put in place the best way to manage this and our return. Our biggest issue for resuming the celebration of public masses is the sanitising of the church after Mass, to ensure the risk of infection and spreading of the virus is minimal for anyone and everyone who enters the church afterwards and before. The church will be cleaned every morning before it opens by contract cleaners, and then during the day it will be cleaned by our wonderful team of dedicated parishioners who keep the church clean throughout the year. But we need more help. We need your help. So with this in mind, let me start off with our new reality, our new normal, which is the phrase. On Sundays, the Saturday Vigil Mass will be at 6 p.m. as usual, and there will be 2 Masses on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. and 7 p.m. Now here's the big issue. The church has a capacity of 90 people only, and this means that only 90 people can enter the church for each Mass. A family unit from the same household can sit together. This will be done on a first-come, first-served basis. And we please ask you to be patient with us as we manage and we steward this process. Once there are 90 people in the church, we cannot allow anyone else enter. This is for your safety and the safety of all our parishioners. It's not how we would want it, but your safety and keeping you safe and healthy in the Abbey Church is so important for all of us. So please help us in this task. From Monday, the 6th of July, there'll be 2 daily Masses at 9:15 and 6 p.m. from Monday to Friday. Only one aisle of the church will be used for each Mass, and this is to reduce the need in sanitising the number of services after each Mass. The church will be open during the week from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and then closed during the afternoon. The church will be open again from 5:40 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Please check the website and our parish Facebook page for this information and the notices around outside the church. We ask you please to be patient with us as we manage and as we steward this process. I cannot emphasise that enough. It is going to take time to adjust to this limitation, and there are still things we need to work through too. But we will get there, and we will do so with your help and support. So just some guidance around entering the church for Mass as we begin. There is a one-way system in place in the church. So when you come to Mass, please follow the guidance of the stewards who are there to help you and ensure that you and everyone who enters the church is safe and keeping social distance. Social distancing inside the church remains at 2 meters. Please sanitize your hands when you enter and leave the church. Please go immediately to the designated place on the bench, and please only sit in or on that designated place. At the sign of peace, please just bow reverently to the person either side of you. With the distribution of Holy Communion, please stay in your seat until the priest, deacon or Eucharistic minister approaches you and signals you to come forward. The priest, deacon or Eucharistic minister will not say anything when they give you the host. They will just give it to you. Please stretch out your hands fully, like so, or as far as you can. And this is to ensure that there is good distance between you, the priest, deacon, and Eucharistic minister. Please consume this host immediately in the normal reverential way and return to your seat. At the end of Mass, please exit the church through Our Lady's Chapel or from Marchwood Crescent on the parish centre side of the church by the Sacred Heart statue there. When everyone has left the church, 4 volunteers will sanitise the benches. For each Mass, we need approximately, on Sundays, 12 volunteers to assist. We cannot increase the number of Masses without your support and people volunteering to be stewards and to help sanitise the church after Mass. If you can lend a hand, please contact the parish office via email or through the parish Facebook page or website. We will review this after a couple of weeks and consider whether we can add another Sunday Mass. There has been a lot of people working very hard and giving their expertise and help, and I wanted to say just a huge big thank you to them all. It is going to take some time to adjust to this new way of coming together for Mass. It is going to be difficult and frustrating at times, but by following these guidelines, we are ensuring that we can celebrate together as a community safely and limit as much as possible the potential to pass the infection to others. And I pray, and I ask you to pray, that this can be a moment, a time, which makes us stronger, closer, more committed as a Christian community, and enables us to discover those depths of fellowship and bonds of community that bring us inner strength and spiritual sustenance as we share our Christian lives with each other. May God continue to bless you all. May the God of peace and love keep you safe and protect you. And may this time of being reunited be a spring of new life as a community. And may it make us stronger and give our commitment as a community and followers of Jesus of Nazareth ever increasing and greater depth and life. Amen. Thank you to all of you who continue to support the life of the Abbey Parish through your ministry and care and support. God bless you all, and we'll see you around in these next few days.